is all he said. Has there been any, as far as you know, has there been any communication between the UN High Commissioner for refugees and the Libyan government? Because it seemed to me that he was only getting his information from the rebel forces.
Okay, the relation between the IOM and the Libyan government is something different. We are an NGO, and then we work with the specific tools that we have and the small means that we have in hands. Then maybe this case has to be discussed with the Libyan government because we don't have any direct contact with the IOM.
And this takes on. I tried to get some information from the IOM in Washington, and after the person realized I was going to go crazy, they then referred me over to their office in Switzerland. They've been very secretive about the situation of just. I had friends who were in South Shep camp. They walked from Tripoli to Res Jabir and then crossed over. This is also helpful to know because I'm concerned, is the Libyan government, I suspect they might, helping, they're sending some money or assistance, or are they out of it completely when
the Libyan refugee?
Yes.
Or the foreign refugees?
The foreigners, does anything go?
About the foreigners, I don't think, no, we don't have any foreigner just try by his own means to reach the Tunisian border, and from there they are carried by the IOM. But concerning the Libyan refugees, the one from Benghazi who moved to Egypt, the embassy now try to arrange their situation, send them to Tunisia, and from Tunisia they are brought here in Libya with the Libyan authorities means.
Same with those in Tunisia.
Yes.
They have a phone number to call if you want to come back to Libya, and they'll provide shelter and food for you when you arrive. Because there are safe areas within there's bombing, so it's all relative, but we do have a lot of, they're put up in hotels, in tourist complexes, those that have come from.
How many people have been displaced? 200,000?
Wait, from the eastern?
Just in Libya in general. And that's not including the guest workers. How many Libyans is it? 250,000 people have been displaced?
The last time I heard on the TV was something like 250 families. When they talk of families, that includes the whole family. Then we can imagine the number of people, you know. Because here, when they talk of family, at times it can be tribe.
Yeah.
They say one family, maybe it can consist of 300 people. They know how they deal with it.
Okay.
Yes, we are not really, for now, we are not really concerned about that issue.
And it changes on a daily basis, quite honestly. Because in Misrata, as people are coming out, people are trying to come out, the government's putting them in different areas.
I just have some basic questions. So if they're going to do something legally, is anybody keeping a timeline or a daily log of what is going on specifically? Where the fighting is, where the refugees are, where the deaths are, where the cat. I mean, is anybody?
I'm sure the army is.
We here as NGO, we have put in place another committee in charge of following the movement of the refugees in the mountain region. They are still in that area. They are not yet back. Then maybe from the people in the mountain region, maybe we can have some information. But regarding the Libyans in the from Egypt, the families who moved from Benghazi to Egypt, that's why we can meet with the Libyan authorities to see if they can provide us good information about how many people they have taken already from Egypt to Tunisia, via Tunisia to Libya. Yes.
Mike, I haven't had a chance to brief you yet,
on Michael's visit. But that was one of his main concerns as well. And so you can stop the, that'll be something you'll be working, helping with too, if you choose to accept to help.
But and then another question is, who is the opposition here? Is this tribal, geographical, political? Is it? Who is it? I mean, you know, we know somebody's arming somebody. We know, I don't have any doubt that that's that arm somebody did and all that. But who is this opposition?
That's a great question.
We don't know.
But that's a great question. Even you have asked to the Libyan authority, who are the opposition? Because we just, maybe the opposition, NATO, and a group of people in Benghazi. Maybe that's the only people that we know that they are the opposition, because they are the one bombing. They're the one, yes, the opposition here.
So it was not, it didn't start out as an organized group. It was just like an ad hoc group of people.
There's no organized group. We just, from the beginning, even as it is explained in that tape, at the beginning, a small group of population started to protest about
What is the film column? What was the word they used?
Pardon?
The opposition needs a word.
Sleeper cells.
Yes.
Sleeper cells.
That was when the Al-Qaeda
Right, right.
heard of the opposition.
That's what I was-
Really, up to now is
Extremism.
if we want to ask ourselves who are the opposition leader, we will just say NATO, because it's NATO the opposition
No,
group.
there is some Libyans.
Pardon?
There is Libyans.
He was asking, is it tribal? Is it tribal or is it
No,
regional?
no, no. Stop. The
No.
opposition consists mainly of ex-ministers,
Pardon?
Ex-government.
ex-governmental ministers,
Well, that was,
who are the actually
Doctor,
defected
That-
and took.
his question was at the beginning, was there was an opposition group formed?
No,
at
there
the
is no
beginning?
opposition group at the beginning. There's only demonstrations at the beginning. People demonstrating.
just like the
on-
other countries.
Yeah, yeah.
But once they started.
But
wanted to
they have
control
never been a-
militarily the area, then this council came together.
Because I don't
The
see
former
any
interior
opposition.
minister, the former
Maybe
justice
some,
minister, and others.
Some
So,
ministries.
But they
or
get
some
money
opposition.
thrown at them. This
Those
money
who join another
that,
group.
you see,
Which is
if
this.
the CIA is involved, of course, this is what they typically do. Whereas they don't get people to fight for ideology, you throw money around.
mhm.
So God knows what the budget of the CIA is for this. So if you start throwing money at people, you start promising people concessions on the oil, like this $300 million worth of oil that the Kuwaitis have stolen from the Jamahariya, that they're going to get a piece of that. This would be an incentive to people who would fight just because they are greedy. Then they can fight on the basis of what they can get in terms of money.
Mhm.
If it's not ideology, and then
Well,
some.
we had a witness actually from Misrata, one of the rebels there, and he said the people that were in charge in Misrata paid him for everybody he killed. And he actually was slaughtering them with a knife and then cutting them up.
And he defected, or he?
No, he was captured, and
Oh, he
actually
was captured, okay.
his video has been on tape and started to be translated. I think you guys met with him, did you not?
No, we went there. We
Can
did the
we have
mission.
that? 'Cause that-
We met them with we met him with the Global Civilian for Peace, and the tape still they didn't yet send. Maybe another group is coming and will bring this video with us.
Mhm.
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah, in 1969, when the Junior Officer Corps conducted the overthrow of the feudal regime in Egypt, Brother Gaddafi and the comrades nationalized the oil fields and seized control of Reedus Air Force Base. And I know myself, having been here in the 80s, the FBI came by my house